Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is the capital of the Netherlands, and this city has more different nationalities as citizens than any other city in the world. So it's very creative, it's very vibrant, it's very hip, it's awesome, just cool place to hang out. And so I want to be very, very honest with you. If you have 2 weeks, you could spend 2 weeks here and see everything, see all the tourist top things to see, the destinations, the hot spots. But we don't have 2 weeks, we have a few days. So what you're going to see us do, and what we recommend you do if you only have a few days, is go to the center of the city and definitely see that, because it's a must-do. Go to the red light district just to see it. Go to the Anne Frank house if you can get tickets. Maybe take a canal cruise if you have time for that. But don't try to see every single touristy thing, because when you do that, you don't actually see and feel and experience the city. So we're gonna see a couple things. We're gonna bounce around and experience it, and it's like the most pedestrian-friendly city we've ever been in. So that's honestly how we would do this city, what they call the Venice of the North. Maggie, it's your birthday.
And for my birthday, I want to eat in a grocery store. So, I got green stuff to eat, and a banana, because I like bananas, and I squeezed this orange juice.
We're pretty sure other places in the world have like little benches you can eat at in the grocery store, but this is the first time we've come across it. We think it's really cool, and this is what Maggie wanted to do on her 32nd birthday, is have breakfast in a grocery store.
Eat green stuff.
We're back in the room because we thought we should come back after breakfast, which is really lunch because it's now noon. And you know, use the restroom, straighten our hair. But we are gonna go see Amsterdam.
My hairs are straight, kind of. Okay, better.
Let's go.
Gotta look your best on your birthday. Amsterdam.
The river Amster was dammed up by a dam. That's why the city's called Amsterdam. Started as a fishing village. That's a little bit of history for you. Not really important. If you come to Amsterdam, you're probably going to come to the old city center. They call it Centrum. That's the most visited part of Amsterdam. Some buildings here are from the 1400s, medieval times. Some buildings are newer, but what's important was that it wasn't really bombed. It wasn't really bombed in World War II, so a lot of the buildings are still in good condition. There's over 7,000 buildings protected by UNESCO World Heritage status. Of course, in the city center, one of the places most people go is the red light district, which we'll talk about shortly. So the city center has some really awesome architecture. Some buildings are old, some buildings are new. Like this building behind me looks like it's really old. I don't know if it is. And you might think, what's in there? It's actually a shopping mall. It's a nice shopping mall though.
This shopping center looks like it was a old building that was just converted into a shopping mall. It's pretty cool, but it's a little narrow. So if it were like Christmas, I would not want to go shopping here. But it's really cute. Lots of little unique stores. Nothing that's really a chain. So the houses in Amsterdam are pretty iconic because they're all smushed together, but they're each individually unique. And all the tops of the roofs look super cool. So make sure that when you're walking around Amsterdam, you look up and you enjoy each individual piece of artwork known as the houses.
Flower market. You might want to visit the flower market. It's between the city center and the canal district. If you're making your way towards the city center, right on the edge, before you leave the canal district, you'll find the flower market. It's on a canal. Tons and tons of flowers you can purchase, and they have bulbs, not light bulbs, but flower bulbs, that if you want to import into America or Canada, you can. Just ask them about it. There's a certain sticker they have there's like an agreement where you can buy them as gifts or for yourself. There's a sign right before you walk into the red light district area of the old city center that says Jesus loves you. So remember that when you come visit Amsterdam. Alright friends, let's talk about some lingo and some things about Amsterdam that you probably already guessed, but you can do some things here that you couldn't normally do in other cities and other countries because they have a very liberal, loose policy on letting you just be yourself and have a good time. So, coffee shops. Coffee shops are not places that you go to drink coffee. They're places that you go to smoke things because they have this policy of tolerance and not enforcing the law, although it is illegal to do that. Smart shops, they're not places you go to get smart, they're places you go to get some magical mushrooms. The red light district, so it's literally over this alley of buildings here. On the other side is the red light district. The red light district is not as nefarious as you would think. All the workers that work there, they have licenses and they're tested and this and that, and there's just these tiny little doors, these little windows, and they essentially rent out the room. They don't even own the place. They don't really work there either. They just rent it out. They show up, they rent it for an hourly rate or a day rate, and they stand in the window, and at night the red lights are on and you walk by and you look at them, they look at you, and I guess you just negotiate. I don't know. We've not purchased anything yet in that respect. So during the day, this is one of the most scenic parts of the old city center with the medieval architecture. So you can't not come here. If it really bothers you, just avert your eyes from what you see and enjoy the architecture and the cafes, the ones that give you food, and go get a coffee, maybe take a canal cruise, and just ignore the things that you don't like.
On the edge of Canal Ring District is the Anne Frank House, but to get tickets to the Anne Frank House, you need to book them online months in advance. You can only purchase them online, and they should release 20% the day of if you're visiting, but I tried to do that this morning, went online at 7 a.m. The tickets actually go on sale at 9 a.m., but I was 311th in line, and it said if you're beyond the 200th person in line, it's not even worth waiting. So don't think we're gonna do that while we're here.
So just southwest of the Canal District is Vondel Park. It's massive, perfect for running, perfect for biking. You'll see tons of people doing that. They have an open air theater, lots of streams and ponds and fountains, water features, beer gardens, and multiple restaurants. It's just very nice. So if you're tired of the city and you want to come hang out and chill, this is the perfect place to do that. But in October, it's a little cold, so maybe not. Thanks for watching our Amsterdam video, guys. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff that YouTubers say. We have about a month left in Europe, and then we're moving on to Australia and New Zealand to meet up with some more friends, so we're really excited about that. But we're mostly excited about you guys watching these videos. Hopefully they're entertaining and informative, and we're giving you the good stuff in the front of the video, because that's the whole point. Okay, bye. Back to the channel, guys. Today's travel adventure finds us in Amsterdam. What will we tell you about Amsterdam? Well, it's loud, and there's banging. It's very vibrant and creative and hip, and there's just a different energy here, and just banging of stuff in the background.